You got clickbaited, bitch. Welcome to the show, baby. All right, y'all, we back. Let me go and stop this real quick. We are back. We are back. I'm here joined with my co-host Dominican Poppy. Yeah, we're gonna be on the phone just for a little bit longer. Maybe for one more video or so. But yeah, we're just here for a quick
What's up,
second.
y'all?
Yeah. But yeah, that boy Charleston White is a fucking dog. Oh man.
So what did Charleston White say to these groupie hoes?
He said she farted and she was trying to lie or something. She was lying or some shit about it, but nah, man, this shit. Twitter is just a fucking crazy place. You find some of the most random fucking clips on there.
Yeah, Elon Musk, man.
Yeah, Elon Musk, but he keeps it real though. I'll give him his credit where it's due. He keeps it real on his platform. But you ready to get this thing going?
Yeah, man, let's get this thing going, man.
All right, man. Let's see. So let's start off with Drake's second lawsuit. Or supposed lawsuit that he initiated. So Drake has initiated a petition to start a lawsuit for defamation, and so would pretty much.
So is this the same one from a few days ago, or is this a different one?
There's a different one. So he has two lawsuits now. He's trying to get going. So that the second one's the one with the RICO. And so now with defamation, since he doesn't have hard evidence, there's videos out there showing that Spotify and Apple padded Kendrick streams.
Yeah.
But that's not enough to go on to start a whole trial, defamation lawsuit trial. And so right now Drake is started a petition to put into effect that, so pretty much asking the courts to force Spotify and UMG to give up, to release their records on Not Like Us, because remember, yo, UMG owns both PG or is above PG Lang and OVO, so they oversee both record labels. You get what I'm saying? Even when people say it's an independent record label, it's not really independent because they still need funding, they still need distribution, and they still need a whole bunch of other stuff. So in order for them to get their albums out the way they want them to, they got to work with the big dogs. And the way to work with them,
Good Music is signed to the same label, right? Good Music with Kanye.
I think he got out of his record deal. So Kanye he got out of his deal with UMG, and the owner of UMG, of course, is Lucian. And so that's the person that Ye brought up on his diss track to Drake. And so, yeah, he got out of his deal, from my understanding. And so it was I don't know, it's pretty much saying, so this is my thing. With the record label like UMG, the case that Drake's trying to put out overall is that they interfered with the beef and they boosted Kendrick's Not Like Us song, boosted it up to crazy fame, and he wants to sue UMG for boosting sales using bots, using payola, paying DJs, etc. And so
what I want to know is, why do black people think that Drake is suing Kendrick?
Because it's a narrative. It's the same narrative on why, like, there's a lot of black people, a lot of niggas out there that think Drake's a pedo, because they don't have the full facts, but they don't care, because a lot of niggas have made up their mind that they're gonna go against Drake.
Yeah,
they already made up their mind.
That's why I'm like, I'm trying to figure out because I see the narrative being pushed, but when you read the words, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. Niggas don't read.
That's the problem. And that's what I was arguing today when I was on Facebook. I was scrolling on Instagram. I was arguing. I was like, "Yo, do y'all read words, or do y'all just look at like pictures and then believe it?"
Yeah.
It's like, do y'all niggas actually take this time? Because y'all literally embarrass people. Y'all literally embarrass like the black race by not reading like simple shit. Y'all the niggas that go to Black Friday deals and don't read the fine print. It'll say buy two get one free.
And
Or it'll say like buy two and get one free, and then you'll oh shit, I buy one, I'm gonna get another one for free. You know what I'm saying? Like people gotta read, bro. That's what irritates me the most. Like I could see if he actually said, "Hey, I'm suing Kendrick," but he didn't say that. He said, "I'm suing you." Well, he didn't say anything. His label is suing UMG.
Yeah, his label was it Frozen Moments LLC. So pretty much that's a label, or that's like the actual owners of OVO.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, which is also owned by Drake. But Drake hasn't made a statement. So Academics went on stream. He said that he had talked to Drake, and Drake made no comment on the lawsuit. And supposedly hung up on. If I'm not mistaken, he hung up on him. So I don't know how far this is gonna go. Honestly, I don't think Drake wants to take this to trial, because especially if he's coming in with no proof. Like like there's videos out there, but I don't know if he'll come in with actual proof that UMG and Spotify actually padded Kendrick's streams, though. You know what I mean? As of now,
it's definitely not gonna. I don't think, unless he has substantial evidence already, I don't think that it's gonna be a actual no shit lawsuit. Like unless he already has substantial evidence.
Yeah, like he's asking for the court to force. So this is what's going on. So he's telling the court to force Spotify and UMG to release their records on not like us.
That means, so if he did that, that means he has evidence already.
That it could mean
you don't force people to release their records without already having a drop. Like okay, like I don't want to look stupid, but unless you definitely know, okay, I know these motherfuckers are doing it. Okay, I'm gonna get the courts to release your records because UMG they didn't want to admit it.
No, they said it was untrue. So yeah, UMG they came out and said it was untrue. We don't do this to our artists. Yada yada. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah. So pretty much they said it was bullshit. And so right now, from my understanding, Drake's trying to bring up a RICO case. He's trying to bring up a RICO, so that way all the files get put out there. And so if that happens, UMG might even hit. Not saying it will, but UMG might hit a standstill on music output, because when during a RICO charge, or anything, they got to freeze your assets and obtain all the records and everything that's going through. And if that's the case, like you got to put so much money into that. You got to do so much shit just to put that through. So I don't know how far that's gonna go. Like, you know, and what Drake is pretty much saying, more or less, or what people are saying that Drake is trying to do, is trying to get his money back, because he was in renegotiations with UMG. Supposedly, according to Academics, he was renegotiating his contract because he made him a lot of fucking money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made him a lot of fucking money.
They be milking the cow, bro.
Oh yeah, no, they do. And he has a $400 million deal, and I think Drake noticed that he brought like triple or quadruple more than that. And he was like, nah, we gotta renegotiate my deal. And so
I think Drake has like a deal with Apple to where he gets like a 2%. I forgot. He get like a 2% stock option.
Okay.
Because his every time he drops an album, Apple Music is fucking, you know what I'm saying, overloading with basically the charts. The charts are overloading on Apple Music. A lot of people are like tuned in to listen to Apple Music, so where it damn near crashes the website. So legit, like Drake is the guy that makes the music industry relevant. Really, the rap industry at least.
Yeah, like he has the entire genre in the chokehold when it comes to business.
Imagine if Drake never claimed rap. How fucking far would rap have come?
Not as far. Like really, because the thing is, you had somebody that had pop influence, R&B influence, and now even Spanish influence, and he brought that over to the rap world because they all coincide with one each other. They all coexist, and when you have somebody that's a link to all of them, you get what I'm saying, or even the actor world, you have all that linked together in one person.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. No, it hasn't really been done before. I mean, I know Tupac's tried. I know there's a lot of rappers out there that's done it. They try to be a jack of all trades, but none of them has done it to the level that Drake has done it.
Yeah, and Tupac was definitely Tupac definitely he just died too early. But
he died too early. Like if he would have given some more time, I think he would have accomplished what Drake's accomplishing now. Like Tupac, before he passed away, he wanted to go to different genres and do all like more shit than other than rap. Like Tupac wanted to do that. And remember, he was fucking around with Madonna and shit, so he had like plugs and shit in the pop game. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, you know, rap was the most disrespected genre of music. It's been the most disrespected genre of music since the 90s. Back when they didn't even give rap, the rap Grammy nominations screen time. I mean, Will Smith had to he was boycotting the Grammys.
Yeah.
Because he didn't fucking like the way that they handled their business out. I can go into a whole fucking spiel on how the Grammys operate because the Grammys ain't worth shit now.
Yeah, Grammys literally they give Grammys to people who are influencing they're bought and paid for basically. Like the artists that are getting Grammys are 9 times out of 10 they're shifting an agenda that they want.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're in good with the Grammys Association, if you're donating to Grammy schools, you're making donations to them, who do you think they're going to favor more? The person that donates this stuff or the person that has nothing to do with their day in and day outs? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think Jay-Z and all them win so many Grammys? Because they get involved with the Grammy Association. They got involved. They were good friends with all the people over there. But then they got to a point where everybody started doing that, or in some way or form, and the Grammy started fucking over people. And so a lot of people don't even fuck with the Grammys no more. The Grammys is just a big fucking, it's just a big fucking gathering of stars that they just want to boost ratings. Like let's say for example, Drake's going to show up. They're going to headline Drake's name on the fucking Grammys. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how this industry is. And that's why I think there is some merit. Oh, shit. There is some merit to what Drake is trying to do, or at least his team is trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, so let's be honest. Drake is worth $1 billion. He's worth $1 billion deal. If not, at least $1 billion, almost $2 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of money that's circulating between Drake's team and Drake's music and his quote unquote ghostwriters, like all the money that's circulating between all of those people.
Yeah.
Are eating off of Drake.
Yeah.
These labels are eating off of Drake.
Yeah. I mean, most definitely.
He's probably trying to get. I don't recommend doing this, right? Because you see what happens when motherfuckers try to get their money. They get defamed.
Yeah, like
or they get killed.
Yeah, I mean, just look what happened to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe Tupac and Biggie probably tried to do the same shit. Like, yo, I'm bringing all this fucking money,
Yeah.
all this shit to you, and y'all not fucking, let me renegotiate the deal. And they probably was like, man, pop these niggas off.
Yeah. So what I think what happened with Drake is Drake was in the middle of renegotiation during the beef.
Yeah.
He was in renegotiations, from my understanding, according to academics. I think.
I think he did that after his album had dropped, the one he did with J. Cole.
Oh yeah. And so,
yeah, so after that, he wanted to renegotiate the deal.
Yeah.
And that's when the beef started. Bam.
Yeah. Yeah, and so it's just funny how all this shit.
Why was Future confused? Why was he confused?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know that.
What? We dissing Drake?
Yeah, I don't think he was confused. That nigga knew what he was doing. That nigga knew what he was doing.
I don't think because Future didn't say anything about Drake that was like,
But he knew they were dissing Drake though. He's like, "You a fan?" He called him a fan and this and that. I'm like, he called Drake a fan. He called
himself a fan.
No, he called Drake a fan. Why do you think Drake had to address him on push-ups? He's like, I can never be your number one fan. Your first number one I had to put it in your hand.
It was mixed around, bro. Future said, I used to be your number one fan, dog.
Was it? Because like Drake said, how can I be your number one fan when first number one I had to put it in your hand? Like if you look at the lyrics, he said,
I can never be nobody's number one fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This ain't him being someone else's number one fan.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's correlating, or it's a response to Future. Because Future said he's my number one fan on the diss track he had, on the diss he put out. Because you remember they dropped 2 albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, on one of the tracks, I forgot the name. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't give 2 shits about those albums until they started saying something about Drake. Honestly, I didn't give 2 shits about those albums, so I don't know what song. Somebody can quote me or something. Do your thing, but yeah. So my understanding, but it never went past Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? Like Family Matters, all those other niggas, all those side niggas, step the fuck back. They're like, oh, okay, now it's you and Kendrick now. We don't want we ain't got nothing to do with this. Punk ass niggas. And so yeah, on the real, I still say it was a bitch ass nigga move on all their parts. And so I'm like, what I feel like would happen is with pretty much kind of what happened with what's his face, Michael Jackson. And they said for years Michael Jackson, for all these years Michael Jackson was smashing all these women, doing all sorts of things for women, making women faint, having all sorts of women come to his hotel room and shit. All of a sudden, when he tries to renegotiate his deal, because he's brought billions of dollars and owns half of the publishing of Sony. From my understanding, he owned half of publishing for Sony. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you own half of that shit and you don't want to sell, and they're trying to fuck you over every day you go into work. So, Michael, can we renegotiate this deal? Maybe we can let's go ahead and just whatever number that we will give you $200 million for your half of the publishing. No. What? Yeah, that's a no. Well, Michael, I mean, $200 is very good money, and we feel like that's what all the publishing that you own is worth. You think the Beatles publishing, all these artists coming out publishing is worth only $200 million? They were making billions.
Yeah, Michael would have been he would have been like up there with fucking Elon Musk.
Like, yeah. I think
Michael Jackson would have been the richest man like alive.
Yeah. And so I was like, and so when he didn't want to sell, Around that time, he was renegotiating his contract around 03, 04. Excuse me. Coincidentally enough, the whole court case comes out saying that Michael's a pedo. That whole court case comes out around the same time simultaneously. I mean, is that a coincidence or what? I mean, this is how the industry, that machine is a fucking monster. They don't care. They want to take everything and even if you have nothing, they want to take half of that. Like this is how the industry works. They don't care about you. They don't give two fucks about you. And so why is it far fetched that this shit could happen to Drake? That he got extorted by his own record label, and or he got fucked over by his own record label, just so they can get him at a cheap price. Because now everybody's saying Drake's a pedo now. Everybody's saying Drake did this, Drake did that. Well, of course, with no proof. Same thing that happened with Michael Jackson. Where's the proof on that shit? Same thing happened to Michael. You see how they were mentioning Michael during the whole rap beef?
Yeah.
I think that had a deeper meaning. Because I think he knows what was going on with Michael Jackson, and they're trying to fuck him over on his deal too. I think that's why they mentioned Michael Jackson so much. And so, yeah, the same shit.
That's a good tie-in. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good tie-in.
Yeah, like I feel like that's what really happened is they wanted him. They didn't want him to. Well, they were mad that he tried to renegotiate his deal because he had a $400 million deal with UMG, from my understanding. He wanted to renegotiate his deal for a couple hundred more, if I'm not mistaken, because he was bringing so much money. Like after he dropped For All the Dogs, it wasn't well received, but the money was talking. You get what I'm saying? And for First Person Shooter was getting streamed so much that Drake was like, "Hey, I gotta get paid."
Yeah,
I gotta get paid. This is like the third, fourth time that I'm breaking streaming records or getting close to a new record. I gotta get paid, which he already was. But when you have
this dude, what he made 500 million, over 600 million. How much he made on his last tour?
Supposedly, from my understanding, according to a couple of sites and that old boy Act that be on our channel, so supposedly he made between $350 to $400 million, around there. No, my bad. Between $300 to $400 million on his last tour with Savage. Now I don't know if that's gross or net, but either way, that is some crazy fucking money. You know, niggas.
That's an insane amount of fucking money that Drake is pocketing.
Yeah, and so I'm like, dude, you don't even have to tour. Like, this is the type of money Beyonce was making. You know, why do you think she hasn't really, like, before, let's say, Lemonade? Why do you think Beyonce hadn't come out with music for like 10 years? Because all she had to do,
she just eating off her dividends.
Yeah, she eating all her dividends, all her royalties, her music, her career. All she had to do was go on tour and play her same old songs over and over again, and people ate that shit up. Which, I mean, hey, good music is good music. Hey, I'm down to see fucking Beyonce, you know, fucking doing Bonnie and Clyde with Jay-Z all over again. I wouldn't mind that. You know what I mean? But still, like I said, I mean, it's just it's the crazy, like if you're making some crazy money for a record label, making crazy money, and you know you can be getting paid more because all these other people are getting paid crazy amounts, and you're making more money than them.
Yeah.
At least for the label, you're making more money. So I don't know how these deals work, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know. But what I think what happened was Drake wanted more money, and UMG was like, Nah. And Drake was like, hey, yo, I want more money and this and that. And then around that time, him and Kendrick were beefing, and so they're like, okay, maybe let's use this rap beef to our advantage.
Nah, I think they told Kendrick to beef with Drake.
Or unless they told him, because they're both. I mean, you never know.
Cause look, he was sitting on that shit for how many years? That fucking what's that one song called you like so much? Ethereum, Euphoria.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that one was like. Then he made like a 20-minute song out of that one. And
I
so
thought the 6 minute song was too damn long. I was like, God damn.
yeah, he made 20 minutes just straight up dissing Drake. And so yeah,
look at labels using niggas hate.
Yeah, and that's how it is. It's like, hey, nigger, we hear you don't like this nigger over here. Won't kill that nigga. You know what I mean? That I feel like that's what happened. And he's like, you won't kill him, nigger. Do it. Yes, master. You know how Kendrick is. With the fucking crazy ass ad libs.
No, I'm the Black Messiah. Nah.
But yeah, no, fucking. But yeah,
the black people. I can't do it.
Free the slaves. But fucking yeah, bro, and I feel like they did that. They promoted the hell out of Like That to start the beef off.
Oh yeah, they did that. You heard Like That everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. You can't go nowhere.
I did not hear push-ups anywhere or Family Matters.
Nope. And so and so now thinking about it, I mean, if we're keeping it real, I mean, it's not far fetched. And so when he tried to renegotiate a deal around that time, they're like, because he was like, hey, I want to renegotiate with my deal. It's like, we don't think you're worth that much. What we paid you is what we think you're worth.
Yeah.
And then so they're like, okay. They're like, okay, bet. Hey, Kendrick, call this nigga a PDF file. Call him that, and we're gonna bring your stock very low. And so now we can bring your stock down low, which means now when he renegotiates a contract, they can come back and be like, you know what? Yeah, let's renegotiate. You're not worth 400 million. You're not worth 200 million. What? And so they probably pull that bullshit on him. Or they're probably like, you know what? Maybe we should keep it the way it is. Get your 400 million and just leave it there. If not, that's the new contract we're renegotiating. Because when you put down a renegotiation clause, some contracts can get redone to a point where the company you're working for itself can renegotiate the deal too. Because it gets open on both sides. You get what I'm saying? Most companies don't initiate this because they don't want to fuck up their relationship with the artist. You get what I'm saying? But
they already burnt that bridge.
But yeah, like if this is true, that means it probably got so bad to a point where they're like, you know what? Let's fucking burn that bridge. Kendrick's gonna be our new Messiah, right? You listen to Kendrick? No, sir. Who in here listens to Kendrick? I do when I'm working out. Perfect. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this. He's like, who in here listens to Drake? Everybody in the room fucking raises their hands. Put your fucking hands down. You don't listen to Drake. And so I feel like they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Kendrick's gonna be our new Messiah. He's coming back, right? Right? No, sir. He's planning on retire after this. What? Nah, but they don't give a fuck like it. I don't know how bad Kendrick's or Drake's team hounded fucking UMG, but it looks like they hounded him.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm telling you now, he got the drop on something because nobody makes moves like these unless they have definite proof. Because you don't want to embarrass yourself, right?
That's my thing though.
Like with the Amber Heard and the last documentary trial was Amber Heard and what's his face?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So unless you have definite proof, you don't do defamation clauses for no reason.
True, but then you don't also bring up a RICO.
I think it's legitimate.
I think so too, but at the same time, when you bring up a RICO, that means you don't really have all the facts. You're just going off what you see, and you bring everything together.
I think he's bringing up a RICO because this is not the government bringing up a RICO. This is Drake bringing up a RICO because he thinks Kendrick and his people have something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he really thinks Kendrick has anything to do with it. I think he thinks UMG has something to do with it because of his contract. Like Kendrick Lamar is probably, I've been saying this from the beginning, he's probably the biggest pawn you ever seen. He's probably a pawn in all this. Yeah. I'm telling you, he's probably a pawn in all this shit. And he played his part perfectly.
He did.
And so I think there's some merit to what Drake is saying. There's a lot of merit to what Drake is saying. That even Funk Flex was coming out. Funk Flex came out and defended Drake too. Like a couple DJs did too as well. They're like, yeah, there's a lot of shady shit that goes on under the table and shit. Yeah. I was like, what? Like that's when I was like, huh. But like the RICO thing though, that's a 50-50, man. Like you got to convince a jury, a grand jury, that these people are conspiring against him, his own record label, to fucking bring down the amount of money they wanted to pay him. Because, like I said, with big contracts like that, it has to go both ways. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't wait for this trial to go to. I can't wait because I know everybody's gonna be tuned in, right?
Oh yeah, no, they definitely gonna be tuned in. But
especially the niggas.
Yeah.
Where Kendrick at?
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? He wasn't suing Kendrick.
They don't give a fuck about that. You know they don't read, and they're gonna be like, the only thing they're gonna care about. The fact is, the crazy part about this whole thing is everybody is siding with the corporations. You think about it. Think about it. Think about it real quick.
When was the last time people sided with corporations?
And some shit like this. Never.
When was the last time people did shit like that?
No, we're gonna do it because it's Drake, because you niggas hate Drake. Like, this is bigger than what you guys are making. Like, this is probably bigger than what it is. It's probably bigger. And we don't know it yet. Like, if this shit turns out to be true, this is gonna expose the entire music industry. That is how big this shit is.
Oh shit.
This can expose the entire music industry. You get what I'm saying? This is, and honestly, I'm kind of fearful for Drake because he might stumble into some shit that he probably shouldn't have. As big as Drake is, nobody's bigger than the machine. You get what I'm saying?
Who's the machine?
Is that what?
Who's the machine at this point?
The industry. The industry's a machine. They got everything.
You can't kill Drake.
Nah, hey. People didn't think you could kill Tupac, and they did that.
Nah, you can kill Tupac. He's a thug. We all. It's just like what the Joker said. What the Joker said. He said, if I said we're gonna take a truck of soldiers and we're gonna lay IED down and blow them up, nobody would panic. He said, if we take a
What's good? Hey, so thank y'all for tuning in. This is a commercial little break we got going on. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Go and do that now while you have a chance. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Too Easy Podcast, baby. It's your boy King Barco. Go and do it. Get it done, big dog. Like, share, and subscribe. Get it done, motherfucker. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Now we can get back to the show. Hurry up, nigga. Come on. Come on.
School bus and we kidnap all the children. Nobody will panic.
Yeah.
But if I take one little old mare, and everyone loses their minds. because it's all a part of the plan.
Hey,
that's what the Joker said.
Hey, I like that saying. I just think in this situation, it's gotten to a point. Listen, when you piss off the machine, there's gonna be some casualties. There's gonna be people dying, going missing. There's always some shit that goes on. The machine's been here for centuries. Even if he is successful, the machine is gonna go after him for the rest of his life. The rest of his life, and I'm gonna be fearful as fuck for Drake. Some things are worth going for, but at the same time, how many people are gonna die along the way? That's what you gotta ask too.
Yeah, if I was Drake's, I would have went to Turks and Caicos and just.
Oh no, that's even better. You're not in the United States no more. Now they can go look for you in a country that nobody gives a fuck about. Now they can go over there. They probably got hitmen all over the world. They'd be like, oh, we got 4 assassins over there. Damn, Drake, you made this easy for us. Damn, I appreciate you, dog. God damn, get me on the phone with Drake. Let me tell him how much I love him. Man, Drake, I love you, dog. I love you, man. Motherfucker, fuck you, nigga. You fucking took my money. He's like, no, man. I love you. I love you. Fuck you, nigga. and fucking my thing is this. If what Drake is saying is true, because there's a possibility, let's not rule it out. Everybody wants Drake to be wrong so bad. Let's lay out the possibility and be fair across all boards. If what Drake is saying is true, this can shake up the entire industry as a whole. People are gonna fucking die in the process. There's gonna be people that go missing. This right here, when you shake up the industry, it's gonna shake you back. And so he's gonna expose something that he probably didn't know was going on, and he's gonna find out, because once you fuck with people's pockets, especially powerful people, that's when shit gets messy.
Oh.
That's when shit gets messy. You fuck with people's pockets, the shit gets messy. I honestly, you know what they're gonna do too? In the middle of the trial too, they're gonna give him exactly what he wants. All right, Drake, we'll give you $1 billion. How does that sound? Just drop the case. Drop the case. Yeah, we'll give you $1 billion, Drake. Everything you ask for. You keep your publishing and everything. Just stay out of our fucking business. Now, as Drake, I mean, what would you do? Keep it.
I would tell them, I'll drop out the case if you admit that. You know what I'm saying, to all the bots and shit.
Nah, they can't do that. They got stockholders and shareholders that they just can't do it. They won't do it. I would not see a reality where they admit it. I just realistically, I would not see a reality where the UMG comes out, Lucian comes out and says, yes, we're fucking with his streams and we used bots to boost up Kendrick's song. Yes, we did that. But anyways, Kendrick's new album's dropping. Go check it out, everybody. It's going to be great. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to blow it over so bad. They're like, oh, I guess they were lying. Anyways, and they're going to move on. Even if Drake is right, you motherfuckers are going to find a way to downplay it. You just are. I just know how niggas are. I know it. I know how these niggas are, bro. And so, what do you do in that situation? You feel me? It's a shitty situation. And so, really, if I was Drake, he has a kid. He has everything going for him right now. I would just do it to a point where it gets public. Because if he goes all the way, he risks big time humiliation. Right now, they're clowning him. They're like, this is the first rap beef that went to court. That nigga was soft. It's a soft nigga. He risks his street. And the thing about street cred is nobody gives a fuck about it when it really matters. You know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck about street cred until it really matters. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about it. You can't take that to a job interview. You can't check. You can't take that to. You can't take that anywhere. Like if you were a poor nigga in the streets still doing stupid shit, maybe that works there. But these niggas live in mansions. Even though some of the hardest rappers, hardest niggas out there, they're living in mansions. They're not in the hood anymore. Kendrick, I think that was the first time Kendrick ever went back to Compton during the beef in like years. Nigga went to go give a speech and went back to his big ass penthouse in New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it's crazy. It really is. I'm just like, bro, you can bring logic to them, but they are ignorant for a reason. They're niggas for a reason. They're ignorant. And the thing is, what Drake is saying or what his team is saying has merit. It makes sense. And so no matter, I mean, I get it. Everybody's like, oh, this nigga Drake, fucking, he's so soft. He's a soft nigga. Bro, are you in that position? Are you in his shoes? Are you going to just take it like a bitch or are you going to fight back? Because the only way to fight back against these corporations is to sue them. That's the only way to fight back to them. There's no other way. You can talk about them, you can flog them. That doesn't do anything. They're still making money hand over fist.
You're right.
They're still making that crazy money. It doesn't matter what you say or how you say it, they're still making tons of fucking money. It doesn't matter. The only way to fight them is to hit them where it hurts. Their wallets. Hit them where it hurts, their wallets. That's when they start playing ball. That's when they're like, oh, fuck, let me stop fucking with this dude. But only until then. So all the niggas talking shit, let's say, for example, the most streamed song in a rap beef against you is a song called, saying that you're a pedo. Saying all sorts of bullshit about you. Saying all the craziest stuff about you. And you already replied, but the song's already too big. Only way to fight, I mean, you're not saying, you're going to cry or nothing, but at the same time, but you find out, like around the same time, you find out that the same record label that you work with is padding your fucking enemy streams to fuck you over. So it gets more plays, and now more people think you are a fucking pedo. Like, think about it. Like, now that the bots got brought up, now that bots and everything got brought up, the GNX album that everybody was saying was amazing, that shit only did 300,000 in the first week. No, 200,000, 290,000 the first week.
290,000?
290,000 the first week.
I thought it did 1.6 million.
No, from my understanding, it did 290,000 or equivalent to 290,000 units pushed. According to academics. And I looked it up too. I think it did. It was around the same range. It did. Everybody was projecting it to hit like 2-3 million the first week. But not really many people knew about what the fuck the album was gonna be. Nobody knew the album was coming out. Did no marketing. I mean, honestly, for an album that had no fucking marketing, it did pretty okay. But still, everybody's coming out and saying, "Oh, this album, like right when it came out, everybody's, oh, this is gonna do crazy numbers," and it did it. Like, look at all those songs now. Like, let's go take.
I'm not sure. Is it doing? Because they saying this is top of the charts.
Oh yeah, what's called TV off is the number one song, I think. Let's see. I will tell you exactly what's going on. Let's see the album. Yeah, he got Whacked Out Murals in the past week. 7 million, which isn't bad. Luther did 5. Kendrick Lamar, Man at the Garden did 3.6. Hey Now did 3.7. Reincarnated only did 4.4. That's crazy. Dodger Blue. Oh, he's hiding his views for Dodger Blue. He's hiding his views.
4.4 mil? What you mean?
No, for Dodger Blue, the song.
No, I'm saying, what are you speaking in millions or thousands?
Oh, millions. Like, yeah, you didn't hear me? Or is it going off?
No, I was asking, like, because I didn't know if you were speaking, because you said 1.4, 1. I didn't know if you were speaking in millions or thousands.
Yeah, so Whacked Out Murals did 7.5 million in this past week. Squabble Up did music video did 10 million. For a viral video, only 10 million. That's pretty low. What is that, like 5?
10 million?
Yeah, 10 million. Like for a very viral video, only 10 million.
Yeah.
For a big time top 5 rapper, that's kind of low. Then Luther did 5.2 million. Man at the Garden did 3.6 million. Hey Now did 3.7 million. And like Dodger Blue, the song Dodger Blue. Oh, never mind. They're not hiding it no more. My bad. It did 2.8. My fault, yo. 2.8 million. Yeah, that's really. I mean, that's good. And actually, just being fair. If I had to be fair, that's actually pretty good for an album that nobody knew was coming out.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can't even front on that. But the fact that he's coming out now and somehow he's only doing that versus what he did back in the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
What he did in the summer was way.
Yeah, he was getting 10 million in like 4 or 5 hours for each song he dropped. You know what I mean? He was hitting 10 million in a couple hours, not in a day, in a couple hours.
And it was playing that shit
everywhere. So I'm like, huh, that's funny. Now that bots get brought up, now you're doing regular numbers, huh? That's funny. Because
so what did Wet Rod Wave do? So we could just get some perspective.
So wait, who?
Rod Wave. Look up Rod Wave's number so we could just get some perspective on what, you know.
Let's see. Did you just drop an album?
Yeah, he dropped the album last 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Let's see. What is it called? 25?
Yeah, it's 25.
Yeah, I mean, he did 11 million the first month. Is that an album or just a music video?
No, it's an album.
Album?
That might be one song.
Okay. Or is it Last Lap?
Yeah, it might be called that. Yeah. Last Lap, probably.
Yeah, that was a month ago. So yeah, Turtle Race, he did 1.1 million. Apply Pressure, 1 million. Fuck Fame, 870,000. 1.6 for Federal Nightmares. Yeah, he ain't really doing that big numbers. Rod Wave's a lower tier singer / rapper. But yeah, I mean, that sounds about right for somebody that's like Rod Wave and everything. That sounds about right. So for Kendrick,
I'm trying to paint a perspective. I'm just trying to see,
yeah. Let's go to somebody like, let's see.
Or we go to Drake last album. I
don't know. Let's see, Drake.
But that was heavily marketed.
Yeah, that was heavily marketed. People got involved. I mean, the Pop On Show concert was sponsored by fucking Amazon. It's not far fetched to say that what's his name, that that shit was sponsored. Like during the rap beef, Drake had the Heart Part Six had, or you, my bad. Let me go for the albums. For all the dogs, scary. All the parties on Scary Hours 3 was 600,000. I mean, so when a video gets dropped by somebody big like that, it peaks at it usually peaks the first month or two. You know what I mean? Like its peak numbers are gonna be in the first month.
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna go downhill and slide. Now, if they do a big event like the Grammys or the fucking Super Bowl or Billboard Awards, then the numbers will go back up slightly. But the peak time frame is going to be in the first month. And so most of these songs are from a year ago, like Drake's Red Button, 2.2 million. Stories About My Brother, 2.5 million. Shoot Fits, 3 million. All this is before the beef. Then if you go for all the dogs, I mean, some of them got 20, 30 million. I think he has 40 some million on First Person Shooter. And so, yeah, that makes sense. Now, for Drake to drop a song like Not Like Us, it's not better than Euphoria as a diss track, but the replay value and the likability of the song was way up there. But it was not up there to a point where everybody's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Or everybody, they were listening to the song. But why would they listen to the song? Was it because they're looking for it, or because it was advertised heavily? And that's another question we got to ask too. Did people look for that song because because they're looking for it, or because that was the first thing you saw on your algorithm? Think about it.
9 times out of 10, people were looking for it, and then
yeah, but for the time stretch,
1%, which is worldwide, it was the first thing on the algorithm. It was worldwide. It was like, okay.
Yeah, outside of the U.S., I'm pretty sure that it was mostly on people's algorithms, and that's how they found the song. I'm pretty sure. Like, not trying to say that it is what it is. Like I said, the peak month's the first month. Everything goes crazy the first month, and after that, a lot of people move on. But that shit was on a crazy run for like 3 months, 4 months. And I was like, what the fuck? And I remember I stopped listening to it after the first month, right? And so I was like, I just moved on after that month, and it was still on my fucking algorithm. Like, I was listening to so many other songs during my workouts and shit like that. I was like, why are they still playing this fucking song?
That shit kept popping up.
Yep. And so I'm like, hey, you never know. But the thing is, you do this talk to regular random niggas on the street. Nigga, that nigga didn't do that. Nigga. Nah, bro, that nigga lost, bro. He being corny, bro. He being corny. Nigga, because you don't look at shit from the business sides. How you gonna talk to a nigga that loves working a 9 to 5? Has no aspirations, no goals. Nigga is fine where he's at. Probably stays with his mama in her basement or some shit. You can't talk to goals with this nigga. That nigga has no goals himself. You can't talk no money with this nigga. That nigga ain't got no money himself. Like you can't talk to some of these people. And so you bring this up, they don't understand this shit. Like, I don't know about all that shit, but man, that nigga lost, bro. That nigga corny, bro. He corny.
That nigga corny ass now, light skinned ass
nigga. I can't stand that nigga. Fuck him. And so that's what they do. That's the defense they have. But once I start bringing up facts, shit gets very shaky. Once I bring up facts, it gets shaky. I even did I remember this. Okay. So I was talking to a couple of my homeboys from the army and shit. They were talking so much shit about Drake. They were talking so much shit about him. And I did an experiment just to see if they would believe that shit. Hey man, you saw that shit about him being cool with R. Kelly, nigga? You know this nigga defended R. Kelly too? That nigga has to be a pedo. That nigga Drake has to be a pedo. That nigga's a pedo. Yeah, bro, I saw that shit, bro. He's a fucking weirdo, bro. He's a fucking weirdo. Fuck that nigga. I was like,
ain't no way.
I bullshit you not. I did this just as a little experiment, just to see what the fuck they were gonna say, just to see if they'll eat it up. And they ate it up. They went along with it for 20 minutes. We was talking shit about Drake. And then I stopped the conversation. I was like, hey, stop, hold up. Now, you know how stupid you niggas sound right now? Would you guys be surprised that it was actually Kendrick that was good friends with R. Kelly and helped him out? No fucking way. No, fuck you, nigga. You lying. I knew you was doing some weird shit. It's like, did you know Kendrick defended a pedo? Nah, nigga. Nah, he didn't do that shit. I sent him the link. Well, I mean, you can't confuse the person with their music. You can't confuse the person with their music, man. You know, his personal life, what they do in their personal life is their business. Yeah. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get your punk ass up, nigga. Whatever, man, whatever. I'm like, shut your ass up. All right, I got so mad. I'm like, shut your fucking ass up, nigga. Fucking, you ate that shit up, didn't you? Whatever, nigga, whatever. I gotta go, yo. I gotta go. Oh, now you gotta go. Yeah. But, you know, once you talk facts with these niggas, they fucking lose it. They don't know how to compute. Niggas don't know how to talk facts with other niggas. They don't know how to talk facts. And so, man, bro, and that's the thing. That's right. That right there. If I paint a narrative big enough about a motherfucker that people hate and don't like, oh, they're gonna go along with it. They don't care if it's true or not. They don't care if it's true or not. They don't give two fucks if it's true or not. They just know that's a nigga they hate, so I'm gonna go and hate that nigga. Fuck that nigga. And that's the narrative, man. That's the bullshit. Yeah. And so, oh man. Yeah, bro, that's bullshit. That's the bullshit I'm talking about right there. That's the one I was talking about. But yeah, man. I mean, guys, look at the data, look at the statistics, look at what's actually going on. Read the fucking article before you guys get on the internet, because you motherfuckers sound stupid. Rhapsody. Female rapper. Read the details before you go online, baby girl. You sounded stupid. And I ain't gonna lie.
She really sounded like.
She's like, my.
Read.
Yeah, I'm like, baby, all you do is read. He's suing UMG. That ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. Kendrick already made his money. That ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. You know what I mean?
Kendrick already bought people. They already paid Kendrick.
Yeah, he made his money already. That ain't got nothing to do with him. He's going after the head bosses. Kendrick's a fucking pawn. Kendrick's a pawn in this shit. He ain't going for the little guy. I mean that. I don't mean that literally, but but yeah, no, he's not going after it. But baby, you got to read the details. Godfrey came out, the fucking comedian Godfrey. I don't really get on comedians because they just doing shit for jokes and giggles, and I do the same thing too.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody's coming out now because that's the narrative. That's what's sticking. Yeah. It's easy to fuck.
Even Stephen A. Smith came out, a nigga that actually reads.
Yeah, but no,
I'm like, niggas, you actually read.
He's going with the flow. He's a controversial nigga. He knows what he's doing. He's a controversial nigga. He goes with the flow. He knows what he's doing. Stephen A. he's one thing, but one thing is he's a smart motherfucker. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows it's bullshit, but it's bullshit that he can create a narrative on his podcast and talk about. You get what I'm saying? He probably got paid a lot of money for talking about that.
Yeah, he probably It's probably like, Nick, can you do us a favor? Yeah. What you need, UMG? Goddamn. Again, you talk shit about another black person again.
Yeah, we like the whole blasphemy thing, but we need you to tone it down. But yeah, no, like it's I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that people will literally side with evil corporate. I mean, not evil, but corporations that fuck people over on the daily. They'll side with corporations, but they won't fucking ask. They won't side with the motherfucker going against them. That's asking the right questions. But nah, fuck. But it's that nigga Drake. We gonna fucking say we gonna go against our own morals and be hypocrites just because it's Drake. I don't know. For me, I always kept it real across the whole board. To me, being a hating ass nigga, it just never it never was my fucking to hate on somebody. I gotta be a fucking low down type nigga to hate on somebody on their dream and shit like that. Like that was always some sucker ass nigga that gets no play, gets no women, doesn't fucking play football, then or doesn't get to play. He's not the varsity athlete. That nigga's on the sideline. Yeah, he's watching on the sidelines, hating on a motherfucker. Probably has a voodoo doll of us.
What the fuck?
You know, some weird shit. They be on some weird shit. And fucking, you know, they be on some weird shit. And so those type of niggas, those niggas get no play, they get no love. They get one girlfriend and they stick with her for the rest of their lives because they don't know how to really get women. I mean, oh shit, my bad. And that was no shot at that was no shot at Kendrick. My bad. My bad. I was like, wait, I realized it halfway through. I was like, oh, hold up. Hold up, my bad. I'm not even trying to fucking diss Kendrick. My bad. My bad. I was no shot at Kendrick on the real. I literally just came up with that. I just thought about it. I was like, oh shit, hold up. Let me calm down. But still, yeah, those niggas get no play, no love. The only time those niggas get love is when they're controversial. That's it.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm talking about Kendrick again, ain't I? God damn. I swear I'm not trying to diss Kendrick. I promise I'm not going after this nigga, but it's crazy. It's like the only time these... That's a black messiah. Supposedly. That nigga went to the other side and shit. You know, it's like, you know, if he's the black messiah, he went to the devil and married her daughter. Married his mixed daughter or something. Again, his mixed queen. I don't know, but fucking yeah, bro, like you gotta ask questions on both sides though. You gotta ask questions on both sides. I get it, it's Drake, dog zesty as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, that Derek Zoolander look is weird as fuck. I don't if I was him, I'll stop it and leave that shit alone. He's zesty at times. He tries to act hard in a weird zesty way. Yeah, there's a lot of goofy things he does. Is he the weirdo y'all claim he is? No. But my thing is, like, once we brought proof, like, I know somebody was commenting on the chat the other day, and once we brought proof and actually talked about the real shit, they dipped out. They didn't want to hear the truth.
It was,
No, you didn't do that.
I didn't know,
Yeah, bro, like, and right when we started talking about the facts, he's like, all right, dog, I'm out of here. I'm like, get the fuck up. Like, on the real, you guys are really going to do that shit to a black man? I get it, he's half, but he's also half black. You going to do that to a black man? Y'all really going to do that to a black man? You know this man has kids. He has a family. He has family, he has friends. Y'all going to really go with that narrative? On the real with no proof, No data, no statistics, nothing. And yeah, Drake went after the old domestic violence shit, which should have been done. No, should have been done on either side. But at the same time, Drake's not even mentioned that shit no more. Drake, well,
no, I mean the thing is, nobody believed in that narrative.
No, they didn't, because if it was anything against the only person that could really challenge Drake, they weren't going to believe it. They didn't want to believe it. That's the thing. They don't want to believe it. And so if you say Kendrick's a woman beater, fuck you, nigga. No. And you ask a simple question like, why hasn't he denied that the allegation? No, Drake's lying. We don't know that. I don't know this nigga. I don't know Kendrick either. What you his daddy, nigga? You know the truth? She danced in the music video. Whitney danced in the music video. That don't mean nothing, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'm like, all right, that's all you had to say, nigga. If you had no proof, that's all you had to say.
That's all you had to say.
And I'm just
agree to disagree at this point.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'm like, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. What's good? Hey. So thank y'all for tuning in. This is a commercial little break we got going on. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Go and do that now while you have a chance. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Too Easy Podcast, baby. It's your boy King Barco. Go and do it. Get it done, big dog. Like, share, and subscribe. Get it done, motherfucker. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Now we can get back to the show. Hurry up, nigga. Come on. Come on. You know what I mean? I've been around niggas that wanted to kill me. I've been around niggas that wanted to fucking kill me. And we were laughing and joking around with each other at one point. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean nothing. Like if we ask questions, once I ask questions to the other side, everybody's feelings get hurt.
And why?
Because they don't want anything to be validated on Drake's side. They can't deal with it because Drake has been validated. He has earned his place amongst hip hop legends. It's probably the best there is. The fact that a Canadian nigga, it still hurts people to their souls that a Canadian nigga came in and took over the game. It hurts them to their souls. It hurts them. Because they're like, oh, fuck. You know, rap's supposed to be our thing, man. Who the fuck is this nigga? Why do you think Kendrick was going so hard with the narrative that Drake was a colonizer? On Not Like Us. He was why?
He went with that narrative, and everybody fucking was like,
yeah. You run back to Atlanta. Yeah, you run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. I'm like, nigga.
They ran in.
Nigga, they work with him. All those niggas in Atlanta got hits because of him. No offense to any Atlanta rappers, but most of those niggas got their first number ones.
J. Cole was like, shit. You always be my nigga. You did. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. I swear, J. Cole was the only humble nigga in this rap game, bro.
Yeah. No, and the thing is,
other niggas, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like y'all know he handed y'all number one.
Yeah, he did. What's called a lot of people, and that's what people don't understand is that Drake was out here feeding the rap game. He was feeding the rap. He wasn't just a part of it. He was feeding. There's a lot of niggas that got their first shot in the rap game because of Drake. You know what I mean?
Except Rocky.
Mm-hmm. Kendrick Lamar.
And I do think Kendrick Lamar would have been successful without Drake, right?
Oh yeah, he was gonna pop no matter what. However,
he was gonna pop no matter what.
It was a matter of when.
To the extent that he's at, no, I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be where he's at right now.
Yeah, it was a matter of when he's gonna pop. Is it gonna be 5 years from now? 10 years from now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, oh shit, now he's oh damn, Kendrick's been good this whole time? Shit. But that's the Drake stimulus package. And so, yeah, but the thing is they're not gonna give Drake his credit because they didn't they nope, because they wanted him gone to begin with. That's the nigga you try to kill and he's still alive. You're like, oh fuck. And now he's leaving. That's the type of nigga you send to hell thinking you're gonna kill him, but he comes back as king. That's the type of nigga Drake is. Not to try to hype him up, I'm not a Drake fan or nothing. But that's the type of nigga you think is gonna fail and he ends up being the leader at the end of it all. People don't drop when Drake drops. People have to call his record label to see when he's gonna drop and hope they get any information on when he could drop. They pray that they can get any information when he drops. They want to be at least a month away from when Drake drops. Even a single. They can't afford to drop their album when Drake drops a single. You know how powerful you are when a single could overshadow a whole album of great art, and not just some bum off the street, great artists that are established in the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
This shit, there's layers to this shit. There's levels to this shit. And, we always go back to that same question, man. We always go back to, why, you know, Drake, why Drake is doing this and that and everything. But at the end of it all, should you really give a fuck? Are you making the type of money he's making? Are you even close? Do you know this nigga in person? Like, we don't know this man.
Some of y'all get money like that can't make a decision about what to do with the money.
Yeah. You don't know how to invest. You don't know how to make the right decisions. Like, some of y'all don't even know when your next meal's coming through. And you're out here judging a man who's been running the rap game for years and is feeding thousands of people probably.
Yeah, this motherfucker's feeding millions of people, dog. That's what I'm trying to figure out, like, why do we hate people that are at the top feeding other people?
Because we're not like them. We don't have that same lifestyle as them. It's the same thing with the old saying, if we can't be the king, we want to kill the king. It's that mentality. It's that mentality that the rap game has. Instead of bringing each other up and being positive on that positive wave, we want to bring each other down because it's more controversial. There's more views, more clicks. The quickest way to clicks is to be controversial, whether it's negative or positive. Majority of the time, it's negative, and so people go to that because they want to see somebody who has all that money. You see, nigga, that's why you don't get all that money, nigga. That's what your ass get. How dare you try to become rich, nigga, and fucking end your fucking family tree of poverty? How dare you, nigga? Fucking broke motherfucker.
That's that Stockholm syndrome, man.
Yeah, man. You guys live in fucking apartments and all this shit that you don't own. You don't own nothing. A lot of you niggas don't own a fucking thing. You don't own a fucking thing. You don't even own the couch you're sleeping in. Rent a center is around the corner trying to look for your ass because you're 2 months behind on your payment. Fucking Rent a Center is probably gonna take your couch next week, nigga. And you out here judging Drake. You know what I mean? Like Drake, you over here judging Drake because he's out here doing things like he could probably expose the whole fucking industry itself and do a positive thing for everybody coming in. That way it never happens to anybody else at the bottom. Like, you don't think this happens to lower tier rappers that don't have money to go against this industry?
That's what I'm saying, man. He right now he's faced with the opportunity of a lifetime.
True.
Expose the industry for what it is.
True, but like I said, and again, there's consequences to that shit. So it's like he's in a crazy situation where it's like, if he does this, does he get the recognition he deserves? Is he gonna get the recognition he deserves, or are people still gonna clown this nigga?
People are still gonna clown that nigga.
Yeah, they're still gonna clown him. Like, oh, this nigga lost all his street cred. And let's keep it real. Just for right now, let's keep it fucking real. Over 80% of you fucking rappers out there have no street cred. You niggas ain't even about the street life. You niggas ain't even about the street life. You probably hung around a nigga or two that was, and that's how you fucking use that so-called street cred. Just by knowing a nigga. You weren't a part of that life. You weren't doing that shit. Most of the niggas that actually do that shit are dead right now. Pop. All these niggas coming out now. Everybody like some of y'all niggas, you just ain't like that. You guys were dorks before you got that record deal. You were some dork ass nigga before you got that record deal. And then you got some money and women started going towards you. Like some of you niggas are lame as fuck.
Give off a street persona.
And there's this rapper, I don't know who the fuck it was, but he was at a 20v1 and Ruby Rose was there. This dork ass nigga, I don't know his name, don't know who this rapper. Yes. He gave her 200. Wait, hold up. Hold the phone right here. He gave her 200,000 just for that kiss?
Yeah. That's what?
What the fuck? That nigga could have bought his mama a house. That nigga could have got. Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh, let me look. Hold on. It was 200. I think it was 200,000. You see wrong.
Y'all heard that shit? I'm looking at my cats like, you niggas heard that shit? Yo. This is the shit I be talking about. Most of you niggas are fucking corny and squares. You niggas don't even got street cred like that. You get what I'm saying?
It was 100K.
Oh, fuck. That's still bad. I was hoping it was like some 20K. He was being some suck ass nigga and fucked up. That nigga was giving out financial freedom just for a fucking hug and a kiss.
What the fuck? She didn't even like you.
And she gave you a kiss on the cheek, nigga. God damn, what's his name again? Let's just put his name. Fuck that. Oh man, you get corny nigga of the week, dog. I'm sorry. You won the corny nigga of the week award. You know how they have donkey of the day? You won corny nigga of the week. Hot fucking damn, bro. What's his name?
I can't look it up. I'm driving. Hold on.
Oh shit, he's driving. My bad. I'll look. But yeah, that's so fucking corny, dog. Like, what the hell? Like, come on, y'all. We are not going out that bad, bro. I know we're not. Like, guys, come on, man.
I can't believe she literally did nothing to get that money.
But that's the thing.
What are we teaching these women?
She's no, and the thing is, she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. She's an industry hoe.
God damn, she is.
She's an industry hoe. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. And that's trick niggas or studios into giving her money. Because either one, beauty, or two, influence, or all the above. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she's doing whole industry things. I'm not surprised by that shit. I'm surprised though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised that motherfuckers are giving out money like that. Financial freedom changing ass money. Which is crazy. That shit is crazy work. That's nasty work, really.
Like, you could have went to the hood, just gave out money, nigga.
Man, you could have freed a lot of niggas. You could have financially freed your homeboys. All the niggas that walk with you and shit like that, you could have helped them out financially. You could have started business with them. You niggas ain't about that shit, bro. Like, man, bro. And when I was in the hood, bro, the first thing I was thinking about was not no bitches or hoes or some industry hoe. First thing I was thinking about is getting this fucking money, dog. That's all I fucking wanted to do, bro. Get this fucking money and financially free my niggas. All my partners, everybody around me, my family, my friends and shit like that. That's the only thing I was ever thinking about. I didn't give a fuck about no hoes. I didn't give a fuck about no bitches. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I have my simp moments. Not as bad as this, though.
Yeah, not as bad. Yeah,
not as bad as this. I really fucking hope this was just a simp moment and he learns his fucking lesson. But, dog, that was some corny ass shit, bro. That was some.
I have some simp moments too where I buy girls drinks and shit like that.
Oh, no, that's an investment, dog. That's different. On some player shit, that's some different shit. You buy her drinks, you talk to her. Now, if she's a type of bitch that's just sucking it up and not talking to you, oh yeah, that's the last drink I'm gonna get you.
Yeah,
that's an investment though. Sometimes your investments don't you don't get a return on your investments. Sometimes it goes under, and that's just the game though. You got to pay to play, but you don't have to look like a fucking simp ass cornball to do it. You don't. But dog, the amount of money he gave that woman, you was fucking up the game, dog. You are fucking up the game. That's cornball activities, bro. I can't condone it. And it's a young nigga too, though. He looks real young. Man, bro, dude, nigga.
Nigga probably 19 years old.
Man.
On her OnlyFans and fucking, you know what I'm saying? He probably, oh yeah, I seen your OnlyFans.
That's some cornball activity. He gave that woman $100,000. That's fucking crazy.
I can't see the thing about this generation, man. We had to imagine what our favorite celebrities look like.
Yeah.
Our celebrities we were most attracted to look like. And then.
Yeah, we're the last generation before.
Just look up.
Oh yeah,
look up their fucking Instagram and hop on their link tree.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? You can see their whole body and everything. You just pay like, $10, $15. Come on, man. That's bullshit, man.
It's some big time bullshit, dog. And some cornballs out there, bro. I know this industry.
Cornballs, dog. They're creating like the people who came up with these concepts.
Yeah.
OnlyFans, they're creating these cornballs.
Bro.
It's easy access. I want to look at my favorite celebrity's titties. Let me just go to her website, her fucking Instagram, click on the link tree.
Man,
I see her tits.
Yeah, back in the day, we actually tried to fuck these bitches. We didn't just try to fucking pay her just to see something real quick. That's some cornball activity, man. That's cornball activity, dog. We call that a CBA. That's cornball activity. You niggas be rolling around with a CBA license, thinking that shit's cool. It ain't, dog. And that's what I'm saying, man. Money does not make the man makes the money. And if you're not a man when you make that fucking money, you gonna be a bitch. You probably gonna be a Mitch. That's my saying. By the way, I'm gonna fucking copyright that saying too. Money doesn't make the man makes the money. Because I mean, it's true, dog. A lot of these niggas, and especially these niggas that don't grow up with fathers, and sometimes it don't even be their fault because they just don't know. Yeah. Their mom was probably a hoe. You know what I'm saying? their mom was probably a hoe. So he doesn't know what a real man is. He's probably never seen a real man for longer than a night. He probably saw a man. Yeah, he probably never saw a man longer than a night. He saw that man come out sweaty out of his mom's bedroom. What's good, young buck? Where your food at, man? All right, man, I'm gonna go make me a sandwich real quick before I dip out. What you watching? Watching Power Rangers? Shit, show me a move, man. You got a move? Show me a move, bro. All right, cool, nigga. I'll see you later. You know what I mean? That's the closest they ever got to seeing a real man. That's as close as they ever got to seeing a real man. So these niggas don't know how to fucking act. Some of these niggas don't know how to act, man. They grew up in single parent households and they only saw women. They only saw women. and you're in a house filled with women, all that estrogen, they're probably belittling their sons, making their sons into bitches, saying, "Oh no, son, you gotta treat a girl like a queen. This and that. You gotta do this, son. You gotta turn them into a bitch, a Mitch in this case." And when you're dealing with a Mitch, hey, it's sad to see, man. Now I'm not calling this brother a Mitch. He's still young and he probably doesn't know better. He's an adult. Like if he's 19, 18 years old, there's a lot of niggas doing cornball shit. Like they say,
there's a lot of growing to do, but
a lot of growing to fucking do. I mean, you're an adult, but dog, you're making this type of money. I hope you bought your mom a fucking house or something.
At least.
I hope you fucking paid your taxes, nigga. Like, what kind of money are you making to fucking hand this hoe $100,000 for a kiss on the cheek? Is that how low we've gotten in society? Is that how low we've gotten? Man, and if he's like a celebrity type nigga too, you gotta pay that hoe $100,000? Bitch, I'm giving you $10. If you ain't doing nothing for me, I'm getting your best friend. Shit. I'm working with your best friend that night. Be like, hey baby, you know what? Your friend tripping. I got $20 right here. Let me buy you a drink real quick and let's head out for the night. Okay. Bitch, you ain't gonna leave me? Hey, he said he wanted to take me out. Fuck you, bitch. Fucking yeah, bro. These motherfuckers are not worth that money. That's used goods. All these rappers already fucked her. And a lot of, like I said before, 80 to 90% of these rappers ain't talking what they living. They talking what they not living. They have not lived that life.
That's who's fucking up the game, though, the rappers.
All these cornball ass niggas, most of these niggas were dork ass niggas in school. Niggas that got no play, never got no love. I mean, let's keep it a buck, man. Like, some of you niggas ain't like that. You wouldn't.
A lot of these niggas were in school and never paid attention and couldn't
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Couldn't read, couldn't write.
Yeah.
Because they never applied themselves, and then now, all of a sudden, they rappers. Like, what the fuck you being a rapper for? Why you trying to influence people? You couldn't even pay attention in school. You didn't even want to pay attention.
Yeah. Like Tupac, when he first came into the game, he was a backup singer for Digital Underground. A lot of people don't know that. He was a backup singer for Digital Underground. They're like, nah, nigga, that nigga Pac was hard. You wasn't no singing nigga. Sure enough, I showed him the video. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hey, nah, bro, that's Photoshop, nigga. He wasn't no Digital Underground. I showed him the video again. Oh fuck, he was. Oh shit. And so it's like most of these niggas are not living that lifestyle. Like the shit they're saying that they're living, like, oh, I'll kill a nigga if he fucking look at me the wrong way. No, you won't, nigga. You live in fucking Chino Hills, nigga. You live in Beverly Hills. You're not about that life, nigga. You're fucking drinking fucking caramel frappes at fucking Starbucks. You're not about that life, nigga. A lot of these niggas ain't about that life, bro. They're not. It's all cap. All that shit's cap, bro.
All right, Barco. Dominican Poppy gonna have to go out.
All right, man. Do your thing, man. Don't have too much fun.
No, I'm about to get a haircut. That's all I'm doing.
I got you.
If you're still on, I'll pop back in.
All right, bet. We're gonna go and finish this up. We're gonna talk about the whole Reggie Bush situation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely gotta come back. All right, bet.
All right, well, we'll see what's up because I'm probably gonna eat in a minute. So we'll see what's up. Hopefully you come back in time.
All right, for sure.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Yes, sir. But yeah, that was Dominican Poppy. But we were going at it. Hot damn, we're going at it for 2 hours. Oh shit. Let me see. Cause hey, stop scratching this damn window. Scratch on the window. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to find the damn. My bad, y'all. I'm over here trying to figure this out. God damn, these OnlyFans models are making some crazy fucking money. Again, this girl named Sophie Rain made $43 million this year. And then they put NFL football player next to her. Derrick Henry made only $6 million this year. It's fucking crazy. Do I have it? Whose baby is that? Hey, my bad. I'm over here. So there's a picture of Brittany Griner and her wife, or her or his. I don't know. I don't know if she's in that transition, but fucking, they have a kid. And the first thing I thought in my mind, I'm so fucked up in the head. I'm like, whose baby is that? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That was like my intrusive thoughts. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, yo. I'm so sorry. God damn. Let's see. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find this thing. So pretty much, I want to find out the. I want to find out. Let me look at the Reggie Bush situation. But yeah, so Reggie Bush. So from my understanding, the whole Reggie Bush situation, he had. Let's see. My bad. I don't know what the fuck. But supposedly Reggie Bush had paid a woman $3 million that he was having an affair with, or if I'm not mistaken, one of his girlfriends at the time. I guess it was a side chick. If I'm not mistaken, he had paid her $3 million to get an abortion, and she didn't get it. So she ended up having the baby, and is now trying to get money off of Reggie Bush. So that's, from my understanding, that's what's going on. Let me see. Let me see what let me see what was really going on. But I don't know if it's ex girlfriend or not. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you guys care, he dated Kim Kardashian too, which I really don't. But I screenshot this. Let me just read off the damn screenshot because this shit it's pissed me off. So supposedly, Reggie Bush paid. Oh, so it was a mistress. So he paid her $3 million to terminate pregnancy, and then discovered she gave birth to their son. That is some crazy, nasty work. I don't know how true this shit is or what is really true about the matter. Like, if he actually did pay her and she did not, like if he didn't have a contract with her or anything saying that, hey, we agreed to this and you didn't hold up your end of the bargain, like, that's nasty work. That's some crazy fucking work. And so if I'm Reggie Bush right now, I'm planning on suing this bitch on the real. So I don't know if she's asking for child support, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come up pretty soon. But the fact that she didn't pay it like that, like in a situation like that, you gotta have it in writing, man. Like if you put out that type of money, all right, baby, I'm gonna go get my lawyer. They're gonna come meet with you. All you have to do is sign this, saying that you're gonna agree to this. And yes, a lot of people don't want to do that because they feel like it's gonna be hostile and whatnot in their feelings or whatever. But dog, you gotta have that shit in writing for situations like this. Cause now you probably looking crazy to the girl you with now. You're probably looking crazy right now. But yeah, it's crazy. It's nasty work, man. It is nasty work. I was gonna continue to actually finish this, but I'm about to eat, y'all. You know me, big boy, got to eat. But I will get back to it. Well, we will talk more about it. But like, if I'm Reggie Bush at that situation, I'm suing. I don't care what people are feeling like or nothing. I'm suing off top. I don't give a fuck. It's going down on the real. But anyways, it's been real, y'all. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know we were kind of bullshitting today, but hey, we're getting into it. There's some days where it's like we're going crazy into it, and some other days where we're probably like, hey, we're just chilling. So yeah, today was a chill day. But either way, I appreciate you guys for tuning in and coming, spending your Friday night with us. I couldn't ask for a better audience and a better support group than our fans here at Too Easy Podcast. But without further ado, or without holding it up any further, thank you for tuning into the Too Easy Podcast. And do me a favor, do this one thing and one thing only. It's too easy.